Hey everybody, Aaron here from Comic Booked. Today I'm unboxing a brick of Heroclix X-Men X of Swords. I've already taken the plastic off of it, as you can see, just to kind of save some of the crinkling, because that can get a little annoying, as you all know. This is probably one of the best value sets for the HeroClix that's been out for the last few years. A lot of pieces in here are high value. So we got the Legacy card, and I think there's a team up card in there too. There's usually two cards. Legacy cards are introduced to bring older pieces into the current play realm or whatever by updating rules and statistics and those sorts of things. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. For those of you who are not familiar with HeroClix, I'll show you just basics here. If I can find one already out of the package. Let's see. Well, I'll take one out of the first box here. So we'll go ahead and open our first package. Brick is 10 boosters, and each booster contains 5 pre-painted figures. In this series, this is based on the X-Men X of Swords comic series, so you can get folks from Sword. You can get characters, the sword bearers from the X of Swords, so Wolverine with swords, everybody with swords. You can also get the Norsemen. Yeah, the Norsemen, the Horsemen, so that's cool. And then Danger Room, uh, I guess simulations or simulacrums, whatever. So that's kind of cool. I have not opened any of these yet, so this is my first foray into this set. So we'll see what we get. Um, I break down each one of my boxes and they go out for recycling, uh, that and throw those away. All right, so first off, I got a sword bearer right off the bat. That's cool. Storm with a sword. We'll take them all out and then we'll figure out what each character is and what we're looking at. Oh, goodness. All right, so first off, we have Storm, which is, oh, you know what? This worked really well the last time I did an unboxing with HeroClix, so I'll take the cards out. Storm. So we got Storm as a common, and you can see she has Mandarin, yeah, Mandarin. Marauders, keyword, Quiet Council, Wakanda, X-Men, and Deity and Ruler. A pretty cool sculpt. Definitely got her hair up, right? And a nice sword there in her hand. So, as a sword bearer, character starts the game with any sword equipment equipped. And then she has Gale Force Winds knockback. Force Blast is free. When Storm uses it, she may choose the direction of the knockback. That's really cool. Obscuring Mist with stealth. You assume I will lose. Plasticity. Combat reflexes. Willpower and perplex. So the team ability is X-Men, which you choose an adjacent friendly character that can use this team ability and heal that character one click and roll a d6. On a roll of 1 to 4, this character is dealt 1 unavoidable damage. So 5 or 6, then uh, they're fine. All right. On the back, it gives us her statistics and significant appearance, planet size X-Men number 1. So she starts with stealth and goes to plasticity on her last 2 clicks. And then for her defense, she starts with, what was it? Combat reflexes and goes down to willpower, and then perplex for the first 3. So not bad. She's a 45-point piece, so not bad for a sword bearer with 45 points. She is actually our number 1 in the set, so we'll put her in here, number 1. All right. Next up, let's see what else we have for commons. The Fury. Is that this year? That's this. The Fury. It's pretty cool. It's a neat sculpt. Looks like some kind of cyber something. So the Fury is has a keyword of robot, deadly symbiote. So it has running shot to flurry, penetrating psychic blast, invulnerability, toughness, and close combat expert. Pretty decent statistics for 50-point piece with 6 clicks. Not bad for our number 4 in the in this set. All right, those first two. So yeah, just to kind of go over the basics of HeroClix here, since we're if you're new to the game. So each piece has multiple items on the dial. All right. Back here on the back, we'll start with that. There is a symbol for the set. So it's a little crossed swords and an X. This is really a bad. Oh, and I dropped it on the floor. Um, Definitely a bad example though. Just because the dial itself is a little obscured. But we will look at all of these. Well, actually, all of these have kind of a base, unfortunately. Um, all right. Well, this is from the latest Batman Team Up set, but you can kind of see the basics on here. So there's a symbol for the set itself right here. You can see the bat symbol for Batman Team Up. You can see the team ability, which is Lantern. You can see the collector number. The color coding here tells the rarity, and then these are and on a regular piece, you're going to have a dial that clicks, and then on this is just a static piece, so it only has one set. But on here, you're going to have the statistics for movement, attack, defense, range, and then damage. So the dials turn, as you can see. Okay, and each time they may stay the same, but they change as well. And you can see the color coding on the dial, so everything that you need is right there on the character. And of course, character's name, Honey Badger in this case. All right, so let's take a look at this card with Honey Badger. Look at the sculpt a little better. Sculpt is pretty cool. Okay, so Honey Badger has Champions, New Mutants, Weapon X, X-Men, Assassin, and Martial Artist. Gabrielle Kinney. Um, She has I Never Leave Him Behind. At the beginning of the game, generated Jonathan Bystander. At the beginning of your turn, you may place Jonathan in a square adjacent to Honey Badger. She has Invincible and Super Senses on part of her dial, and she can go to from Charge to Flurry, Blades, Claws, and Fangs, which is cool because that means when you do damage, you roll a die instead of taking the printed damage on your dial. Um, then Regeneration, Exploit Weakness, and finally, her team ability is Team Player. You can choose a team ability that a friendly character can use that isn't uncopyable. This character can use the chosen team ability until you choose again. Very cool. So she has 7 clicks on her dial, and because there's a green or a red, so she can start at the green line, which is the beginning, for 80 points, or at the red line for 50 points. So it depends on what you need to fit into your team. And she's number 20, so we'll put her over here. As we go through the collection, we'll put them in numeric order in these little plastic sleeves, and then that's why I'll leave some sit out to the side. All right, so we've got another. Um, well, she's got a sword. I don't know if she's a sword bearer or not. We'll find out. Doesn't look like it. She does have a couple swords. It's pretty cool. Cora of the Burning Heart. All right, that's neat. She's number 42. Yeah, so then the color coding also on the back of the cards. If you look at the cards for Storm and Fury, they're white background. That means they're commons. Honey Badgers was green on the background to match the green on her dial here. That means she's an uncommon. And then silver in the background means a rare. All right, and then gold in the background is super rare, and then the chase are um, a bronze color. Okay, so core of the Burning Heart has Araka, sword, X-Men, and assassin and soldier. Living power plant. If core of the Burning Heart is on an Araka or a sword themed team, modify her attack and defense +1. Very nice. She has charge and flurry, enhancement, exploit weakness, flurry, steal energy, invulnerability, combat reflexes, and empower. She's got quite the dial. It's 65 points for 6 clicks, but she's pretty hefty. 3 damage every time, and with enhancement, exploit weakness, both of those are awesome. So very good character. That's number 42. And right off the bat in our very first pack, we got a chase. That is Merlin. It's a pretty neat sculpt. And he has a silver um, ring around his dial. That means that he can only have one Merlin on your team for each tournament, each game. So, and he's bronze there, so you can see the bronze color is a chase, and he's up in the 60s as far as the numbering. So Merlin is cosmic, mystical, past, and a ruler. Um, he is has the Holy Republic of Fey. During each player's turn, that player can't give their characters free actions if they've already given a number of free actions equal to their action total that turn. That's pretty nasty. Definitely a lockdown kind of character. He has Invincible, the Merlin Stones. Free, you can roll a d6 on a roll of 4 to 6. Heal Merlin 1 click, or modify Merlin's defense +1 to your next turn. Nice. The Mercy of the Grand Hierophant. Perplex, action total +1. Nice. He's got Phasing Teleport, Mind Control, Penetrating Psychic Blast, Pulse Wave, Incapacitate, Energy Shield Deflection, and Outwit. Plus, he has the Mystics team ability, which is amazing. With this, each time this character takes damage from an opposing character's attack, after resolutions, deal the attacker 1 penetrating damage. Of course, it's an uncopyable team ability, which really sucks, but it's still pretty cool. And he's got the Cosmic team ability. So he has Willpower, and the character has Safeguard against Outwit, so he can't be outwitted. And you can see for 150 points, he's got quite the dial. 10 clicks, and pretty hefty all the way down. So he's definitely worth playing. So, all right. That was only first pack from our brick, and we already have a chase. I guess you guys can stop watching now, right? You never know. I have seen bricks with um, two chases or a chase and a prime, so who knows? It is possible. All right. Box number 2. Maybe this will be one of those where they made a mistake and every pack has a chase or a prime, right? All right, we got a tarot card in there. We got a sword. All right, off all these out. We got a sword bearer. Looks like a couple sword bearers, maybe. Or maybe there's magic with the sword. You know how she is. We got that is weird. Definitely a weird pack. Um, 2 magics in the same pack. One common. Oh, there's a common and an uncommon version. Okay. She's about ready to fall off of there. So sometimes you get them where they're a little, maybe that's matrix dodge. Ooh, hey, bullet time. I don't know, but you can always fix them by heating them up a little bit, moving them forward. So like a hot air or like a hair dryer, or something like that, just to bend them forward. Be careful you don't snap them off, but you can always do that with them. Some of these are hard to do, but yeah. Okay, so let's pop open the pack of cards and see what we got. All right, we got a tarot card right off the bat. I'm not sure exactly how the tarot cards work in this set, but we got the moon. When an opposing character uses perplex, gain 1 mission point. Very cool. All right, then we got a sword. We got colony. Oh, let's see. I know there's a card in here for it somewhere. There it is. We got colony as a sword. 10 points. It's number 7. So it's indestructible. Equip any, and to unequip it, you can just drop it. And the effect is Blades, Claws, and Fangs. Exploit weakness. When this character uses Blade, Claws, and Fangs, if the target shares a keyword with this character, increase the damage dealt by 1. Very nice. Then it gives you a little update on the back as far as how these work. So equip any character in this square or holding this object has power, equip this object. And then unequip, drop when equipped. When unequipped, place this object in the previously equipped character's square. A character that's equipped by this object can use its effect. Very neat. All right, so that's one sword so far. Put our swords over there and our tarot cards over there. Make them so you guys can actually see them. We'll just adjust a little bit, give you some more space, right? All right, let's see. So for our commons, we got 3 commons in this pack. So let's go with Solemn first. Solemn looks like a sword bearer. He is a sword bearer according to the card. Pretty cool sculpt. A little lopsided, but we can fix that. Oh, Drunken Sailor. All right. He is number 3. So we'll just go ahead and put him in his place here. Maybe. All right. So Solemn is a sword bearer, like I said. Keywords are Ahsoka, Assassin, oh, Aroka, Ahsoka, Araka or Aroka, Assassin, Past, and Warrior. He starts the game with any sword equipped. He's covered in adamantium. Solemn can reduce penetrating damage. Nice. A most delicious assignment. He's got charge, flurry, precision strike, invulnerability, toughness, and exploit weakness. Pretty decent dial for 85 points or 45 points. All right. These commons are pretty tough. I mean, they're definitely worth adding to a team if you're looking for a theme team. You know, you got several characters that have similar keywords. All right, we got Danielle Moonstar, who is Mirage, right? Um, Neat sculpt. Again, all of these were a little lopsided for some reason. Danny Moonstar. And she's number 9, so we'll put her off to the side. Well, actually, we have a new sleeve, so we can put her in the number 9 spot right there. All right. And she has a rally. So, first off, she's Asgardian, New Mutants, X-Men, and Mystical. She has a rally, which means anytime that, um, let's see, with rally, it says whenever a combat roll is finalized, so in this case, red, whenever an opposing attack roll includes this number 5, see, because I can't even read, then you put a die on her card. And then you can remove die from her card to do the special ability Mind Control as free, but only to target a character she hit with an attack this turn. Very cool. It's got Running Shot, Leap Climb, Incapacitate, Toughness, and Super Senses, and the X-Men team ability. So looking at the back again, nice little dial that she has for 50 points. All right, so put that in there with her. Next up is Magic. So the common Magic, she's a little more stand-uppy. It's exactly the same sculpt for the uncommon one, just bent back beyond all recognition. But yeah, no difference in the two sculpts. Okay, so that's number 15. And number 23, let's just look at what's different on the cards. So the common magic is number 15. She's a sword bearer, of course. New Mutants, X-Men, and Mystical. In and out of limbo. So she's got phasing and teleport with up to 4 people, but only to carry characters that share a keyword with her. And she goes down to phasing, teleport, perplex, and empower. And let's see, she has 4 clicks on her dial, 25 points. Not bad. If you just need somebody to carry people around and perplex for a little while, not a bad character at all. And then the uncommon version, Sword Bearer, of course. She's a great captain of Krakoa. Leadership, when magic uses it and succeeds this turn, friendly characters that have X-Men team ability may use it as free. Nice. Wielder of the Soul Sword. She has charge, phasing teleport, precision strike, energy shield deflection, super senses, probability control, and the Mystic team ability on top of the X-Men team ability. So she doesn't have Mystics as a common. 65 points, and now she goes to 7 clicks. So she's much better. Much, much better. All right. And if you don't know what some of these abilities are, I've gone through them in previous videos. In fact, I could do a basics video for HeroClix if you guys are interested. Just let me know in the comments. I could just go through some of the basic things, but right now I'm just not going to take the time to do that. So we got Summoner, and I kind of missed this whole storyline, so I don't know anything about this stuff from the comics. But there's Summoner. He's got a cool sword too, and he is Araka, Horseman, X-Men, and Mystical, Sword Bearer. I am everywhere, so he has phasing and teleport. He's got, and with that, when Summoner uses phasing and teleport and moves 5 squares or less, after resolutions, he may make a close attack. Very nice. One does not attack me and live. Stop invulnerability. So you stop at that and invulnerability. When this click is first revealed from damage taken by an opposing character's attack, other resolutions generate one of each bystander on this card that's not already on the map. And then he's protected from Pulse Wave. I am a summoner of many things, most of all lies. Outwit, shape change, perplex, but may only target opposing characters. Then he goes down to charge and flurry. We've got invincible and invulnerability. Outwit, Mystic team ability, very nice. And then these 3 bystander tokens. Ur Ogloth, Dur, and Hul Gudur, or Gudir, the Undying. They all have impervious, or that one has impervious. When Dur uses it instead, roll 2d6 and choose 1 to be the result. It's 120 points, and he has 8 clicks. He's pretty powerful. Nice little powerhouse. You could put a sword on him even better. Give him blades, claws, and fangs with colony or something else like that. All right, that was our second pack. Sorry, it takes a little longer sometimes with these sets because they're new, or they're not new to me anyway. And going through the characters, want to outline who they are, what they do, as much as I can, and give you an understanding of why I'm going. Oh, this is a cool card, or a cool character. All right. As we get into these, though, we'll see duplicates, and we can skip through some of the dupes and not have to worry about talking about all of them. So, speaking of which, we've got a duplicate already in this pack. So we have a common Danny Moonstar again. So we'll set her aside. Sorry, try to reduce the crinkling as much as possible. All right, so take our cards out of the pack. Looks like we got another tarot card. We didn't get a tarot card the first pack, but I guess maybe because the mythic was in there, or the mythic, sorry, magic terminology, because the chase was in there. In this one, we have strength, and its attack rolls of double one are not critical misses. Attack rolls of double that would hit are critical misses. Or critical hits, sorry. Critical hits. That makes a big difference. So if you roll a double, so if all you need is a 5 to hit, and you roll two threes, then it's a critical hit. That means it does an extra point of damage, which is really, really nasty. All right. So Danny Moonstar, we'll set her aside because she's a duplicate. And we got a common, two uncommons, and a rare. Nice. So our common is Iceman. Pretty neat sculpt for him. Like a little ice mace on his fist there. Punch somebody, right? All right. Iceman is number 12 in the set. Champions, Defenders, and X-Men got cold feet. When Iceman hits, each hit character modifies their speed -2 till your next turn. Cool. The Iceman cometh running shot, plasticity, incapacitate, energy shield deflection, and toughness, and X-Men team ability. So for 75 points, he's pretty decent, especially with that slowdown ability. Pretty cool. All right. And he's number 12, so we've got 5, 10, 11, and 12 right here. All right. Next up is Tarot. That's I think she's from the Hellfire Club, right? Yeah. Oh, she's a Hellion and X-Men. Nice sculpt on her. Nice paint job. All right. She has Shifting the Fates. For all characters with this trait, when you would draw a tarot card from your deck, you may instead draw two and choose one to use and put the other in the bottom of your deck. Nice. Reading the card, she has Shape Change. For free, roll a d6. Tarot can use the corresponding power until the next turn. 1 to 3, Perplex, and 4 to 6, Outwit. Destiny Lurks, Stealth, and, sorry, it's really blurring out there, Incapacitate. And she is a 30-point 4-clicker, but nice support character if you need her. All right. Bishop is next. Um, Bishop's pretty cool. Nice sculpt there with explosive hands going on. Um, Bishop has Hellfire Club, Marauders, X-Force, X-Men, Detective, Future Pass, or Future Pirate, and Police. So he's the great captain of Krakoa, same as Magic the Uncommon. So he's got the leadership thing. You've taken your best shot. Now it's my turn. For if Bishop took damage since your last turn, heal him 1 click. And this turn he can use Range Combat Expert. Running shot, toughness, and outwit, police team ability, and X-Men team ability. And for 80 points or 35, you can play him. Pretty nice. Finally, our rare is Magneto in the black costume with white or silver trim. It's a neat Magneto. I like that one. And as a rare, let's see what he can do. He's got Acolytes, Brotherhood of Mutants, Hellfire Club, Quiet Council, Sword, X-Men, Politician, and Ruler. Prepared for invasion. Opposing characters within range and line of fire using impervious, shape change, or super senses decrease their result for these powers by 1. So a 6 is always success, but it could be, if it's only a 5 or 6, only a 6. Magnetic repulsion, running shot. When Magneto uses it, after resolutions, he may use Force Blast as free. And then magnetic defense, energy shield deflection, and vulnerability. And this character has safeguard mind control because of his helmet, right? He's also got Force Blast, Penetrating Psychic Blast, Energy Shield Deflection, Enhancement, and Perplex, and the X-Men team ability. 65 points for that. 6 clicks of damage he could take. Pretty tough. All right, nice rare. See, we went through that one a little quicker. Okay, next up, pack number 4. Boy, oh boy. And I'm glad they're not too easy to open, but I'm also, come on, can't you just, be a little easier? All right, another tarot card. Another sword. One duplicate looks like here. Um, of Hero. We got Colossus. All right, so now we're at 15. Now we're at 20. So number 20 in our set is Honey Badger. So we'll put her here. Okay. I don't think we had anybody else in the. Oh, we had 15. Yep. Okay. So we do have another tarot duplicate. Our tarot card is the Ten of Wands. First time each turn Perplex is used, chosen combat value is modified by +2 -2 instead of +1 -1. Nice. A little dupe there on the cover, on the card. All right, so we'll take tarot and we'll set her aside here with Danny. So that's not bad. I mean, 4 packs and we only had 2 duplicates so far, so that's pretty good. Sword wise, we got Mercy. Get Mercy out of here. Now we have Mercy. All right, that's a cool looking sword. Very neat. I like the way they put them up on the triangles there to kind of give them that elevated look. That's really neat. All right, so Mercy. Again, the swords are indestructible. This one has blade claws and fangs. Once per turn, when the character's attacked, you may re-roll the attack. Oh wow, nice. So it's like not an automatic, um, yeah, probability control. I couldn't remember. So 10 points for Mercy again, and a light object, so that's good. Okay, so 2 swords so far, pretty cool. All right, let's see. So we got 2 commons to look at. We'll look at Colossus first because he is definitely a neat looking sculpt. Very metal looking. Okay, pretty cool. And he's number 10, so we'll put him here with Danny. Same pack. Maybe. There we go. So, what can Colossus do? Colossus has, um, just focus there, buddy. Excalibur, X-Force, X-Men, and Armor. He has Rally, and then you could remove one of his die to use support as free, which is cool. He has Defend, Charge, Super Strength, Invulnerability and Defend, Empower, and Support, and X-Men Team Ability. And then it just explains Rally there on the back, but pretty cool. For 4 clicks, he's 50 points. He's got definite solid toughness, or solid defense, 18 to 19. Nice attack too, 11, 10, 11. It's pretty good. 8 movement is really good, especially with charge. And then with super strength, he can carry people. So that's pretty neat. Nice. All right. We got an Orcus soldier. Not an Orcish soldier. That's different. Orcus. Don't know who that is, but okay. He looks like a little cannon fodder kind of character. Sentinel robot soldier. He's running shot, toughness, and range combat expert for probably like 25 points. Yep. So just a little extra grunt to throw in, I guess. 10 and 11 for him. So I put him in here next to Iceman. He can chill out. All right, we got Sync. Sync has a pretty basic sculpt, right? Sync is let's see. He has Generation X, Sword, and X-Men. Sorry. Always adapting, phasing teleport. Once per turn, another friendly character within range heals after resolution. Heal sync one click. Always evolving. For free, you can choose a friendly standard character with range and line of fire and two displayed standard powers that characters can use. This turn, Sync can use the chosen powers. Nice. Plus, he's got Precision Strike, Pulse Wave, and Willpower, and X-Men team ability. So 70 points for 7 clicks. Pretty solid character. 19. So 19 is going to put us into this one. Right next to Honey Badger. Like, hey, honey, I'm home. All right. Next up is Iska the Unbeaten. Iska is another Araka martial artist and warrior. Very cool sculpt. She's a sword bearer as well. Nice rare this time, right? Um, sword bearer, I cannot lose. This first time, Iska the Unbeaten would be KO'd. Instead, turn her to her last non-KO click, then roll a d6 and heal her equal to half the results. And she's protected from Pulse Wave. She has Charge, Flurry, Invulnerability, Super Senses, and I'm sorry, it's Blurry, Shape Change. 70 points for a character that regenerates after she dies. Pretty decent. All right. Nice. Now I'm going to keep these over to the side. All righty. We're halfway through our block here. Sorry, the first brick of a set always takes a little longer just because of new characters and not so many duplicates to deal with as you have after you've already opened one brick. So, all right, we got our first simulated character from the danger room. Looks like maybe two of them. And all right. So now we are at in our 25. So let's see. 23 is magic, and 24 is tarot. So 21, 2, 3, 4, 23. Uh, this helps to kind of keep things organized, right? All right. So we do have one duplicate with the Fury. No, do we? Yeah. Yep, the Fury. So we already had the Fury number 4, so we'll set Fury aside. Um, that is such a cool juggernaut. So neat. Well, we'll look at that in just a minute. All right. Let's look at the cards. So we have a common with Roulette, another one of the Hellions. They were the team against the New Mutants in the comics originally. So Roulette is number 16, and her abilities luck when needed the most. So she have Hellions and X-Men again. Once per game, Roulette may re-roll a critical hit anywhere on the map. Once per game, she may re-roll a critical miss anywhere on the map. So she can do one of each. And she's got Force Blast, Super Senses, and Probability Control. And for 30 points, worth throwing in almost any team, especially an X-Men team. All right, so 16 is going to be right here. Roulette, right? Roulette. All right. Two uncommons to take a look at. First one up is Cyclops. This looks like post-resurrection Cyclops, right? So he has X-Men team ability, or X-Men team ability, of course. X-Men keyword, and that's it. He's a recruiter. So his power, action, you can choose a character with the X-Men keyword in your KO area that hasn't been chosen for this effect and wasn't generated by a recruiter effect. If you do generate a character with the X-Men keyword from your sideline that has a lower point value than the chosen character, this game, the generated character can't be replaced, and your opponent scores them immediately instead of when they're KO'd. Huh. Okay. Searching for mutants around the world, running shot, penetrating psychic blast, toughness, and leadership, and 35 points with 4 clicks. So not real tough, but he's got some power behind him, and that recruiter ability. I guess I'd have to see it in action to really see how that worked, but it sounds interesting. All right, we're going to 21 over here. Cyclops. And then number 26 is another Silver Ring character, so they're unique. Sebastian Shaw, but it's a simulation from um, the Danger Room, right? So, oh, I just put the card down and didn't put the figure down. So Sebastian Shaw is Hellfire Club and Robot. Danger Room construct. When Sebastian Shaw makes an attack, give him an error token for each one in rolled in the attack roll. A maximum of 3. If Sebastian Shaw has 2 or less error tokens, characters take a maximum of 1 damage from Sebastian Shaw's attacks. He takes a maximum of 1 damage from opponent's attacks, and he can't be healed or chosen for Mastermind. And he's protected from Pulse Wave. Lessons from the Danger Room. Sebastian Shaw. When Sebastian Shaw is KO'd by an opposing character this game, when that character is targeted by an attack, the attacker can't positively modify their combat values. Nice. He's got leap, climb, charge, super strength, willpower, toughness, enhancement, close combat expert, and he's got the underworld team ability. Now for 30 points, he's got 5 clicks or 4 clicks of damage, which is pretty decent. But he can passenger 1, but only to carry a character that shares a keyword. Passenger 2, but only to carry characters that share a keyword and are lower point value. So interesting. They put the simulation characters in there, so that's pretty cool. And the Juggernaut. Juggernaut is gigantic. Very nice sculpt. I love it's like the crystal-y looking, like the hard light from Danger Room. He is a rare. Number 36. Of course, Danger Room construct, same thing. So he gets the error tokens. If he has 2 or less, characters take a maximum 1 damage from him. If he has 2 or less, he takes only maximum 1 damage. If Juggernaut's KO'd, then same thing. Oh, that character, for the rest of the game, the character can't use invulnerability. Nice. He's got Head Crush, Leap Climb. When he's given a move action after resolutions, he may make a close attack. Also, Flurry, Quake, Super Strength, Invincible, and Toughness. And he's a 50 point. Oh, and he's got, my goodness, Empower, Battle Fury, and a Brotherhood team ability. So when this character hits an opposing character with an attack roll of 10 to 12, after resolutions, remove an action token from this character. Wow. So, yeah, he's pretty beefy for 50 points. Okie doke. On we go. We've got a couple really good rares so far. I mean, even that Juggernaut. Oh yeah, I didn't see how many points was he. What do we say? 50 points? Yeah, for 50 points, it's well worth it, especially if you're playing against characters with invincible or invulnerability. The fact that they can't use that invulnerability, that's heavy duty. So pretty cool. All right. Next up, looks like we got at least one duplicate here with Iceman. Another tarot card. Our tarot card is the Queen of Cups. With this one, characters take a maximum of 2 damage from attacks. Whoa, that can slow the game down quite a bit. Interesting. All right, so we've got the extra Iceman. Get a bit out of here. Looks like we got a Deadpool. That's somebody in a kimono of some kind. And then Cypher. All right. All right, so now we're in the 26 to 30 range, so we can put away Sebastian Shaw, 26. Bishop is number 30. All right, extra Iceman. Extra Iceman. Gorgon, Cypher, and Deadpool in this one. So let's take a look at Cypher. He's got a cool sculpt with a crooked sword. Sorry, buddy. Maybe it's Peyronie's disease. Cool script. Cool, definitely a cool sculpt, though. And he's number 2, so we'll go ahead and put him away while we're doing that. All right. Cypher is a sword bearer. He has Hellions, New Mutants, Quiet Council, X Factor, X Force, and X Men. He's been all over the place. Omnilingual translation. He has Empower and Enhancement, and then Toughness and X Men team ability. So he's only 25 points, but he does get 4 clicks. And with that enhancement and Empower, that's a nice little addition to a team. Pretty cool. All right, the common Gorgon. So let's just take a look at 2 of them. They're the same sculpt. Both of them pretty bent. At least they're standing up straight. Just have some crooked swords. So, all right. Gorgon, number 1. The common is number 14. So we'll put him away. And then the uncommon is number 22. So that'll be right here between Cyclops and Magic. All right, let's hit the cards real quick. Gorgon has Aim, Hydra, the Hand, X-Men, Assassin, and Martial Artist. His uncommon version only has X-Men, Assassin, and Martial Artist. So you get more keywords with common. Sword Bearer, highly skilled assassin with charge, flurry, combat reflexes, super senses, outwit, and exploit weakness, and team player team ability. 75 down to 35 for a total of 7 clicks, though. That's pretty decent. So that's our common, you know? The uncommon one, this one is Sword Bearer, great captain of Krakoa as well, so he gets the leadership ability. Charge, precision strike, willpower, empower, exploit weakness, and the team player and X-Men team ability. And he's 65 to 30. So the other one you can play for more points on the common dial without the leadership ability, but the leadership ability you get 10 points cheaper. That's crazy. All right. And then Deadpool. This is like Scuba Steve Deadpool, I guess. Deadpool prepared for bathing. Got a big gun and a rubber ducky. All right. Deadpool has Deadpool Core, Weapon X, X-Men, and Pirate. Floaties for everyone. Adjacent friendly characters have the fish symbol. Okay. My healing factor is mostly battling sunburn. At the end of your turn, heal Deadpool 1 click. Nice. What part of pool didn't you understand? Phasing and teleport. Free, generate up to 4 water terrain markers in squares within range and line of fire at the beginning of your next turn. Even if lost, remove them. Even if lost, sorry. Remove them. Just be glad it didn't come out through the toilet. Charge, Quake, Blades, Claws, Fangs, Super Senses, Combat Reflexes, and Perplex. Always funny. 40 points. He's also got the team player, team ability. Pretty crazy dial for 40 points. It's fun. And he is a super rare, so that's nice. So we really have two supers, four rares, and one chase so far to put away. So that's cool. All right, 4 packs left. Sorry. I know you all have to eat dinner or breakfast or whatever you're doing. Uh, Hopefully you're thinking about what team you're going to play next week for your Heroclix event. Um, Ours is going to be sealed, I think, so I don't have to think too hard. Just have to buy a couple of boosters and open them up and see what I pull. I think we're doing Batman team up again, so it's a fun set. I still need a few pieces from that set. All right, another sword. Um, ooh, got a couple cool looking figures and a couple duplicates, so that's good. Get through them pretty fast. Got a duplicate. No, we did not. Okay. We got a duplicate Colossus and Orcus soldier. So we'll take those. Oh, come on, Colossus, just let go. Take Colossus and put him over here. Orcus soldier, put him over here with their cards. So those are our commons. Other than the common Cyclops, which I guess we didn't have. We have the uncommon Cyclops. So the common Cyclops. Sorry, get these out. All right, and we are on 31 through 35. So let's see if we've got anybody that goes in there. Iska the Unbeaten is 31A, so there's actually going to be a 31B, so she seems half of a prime, right? So that would be 31, 32, 33, 34. Okay. So we don't have any more of those. So let's take a look at Colossus real quick, and then we'll do the swords after. So this Colossus is the common. Similar sculpt, just different paint job. The one was red, this is blue. Okay, Colossus 13 goes in the middle here, actually finishes out our block. Okay. So this Colossus has X-Men team ability, great captain, leadership. When he succeeds this turn, friendly characters that have X-Men team ability may use it as free, and that's similar to the great captain of Krakoa. So just I'm not sure why they didn't put the whole thing in there. Running shot, energy shield deflection, and range combat expert, and X-Men team ability. And 50 points for 6 clicks, so a little stronger than his uncommon version. Maybe not, just not as fancy because it doesn't have the recruiter thing. All right, we got a sword. Love swords. Swords are awesome. It's a very cool looking sword. Alluvium is the name of the sword. Okay. Alluvium is same, indestructible, blades, claws, and fangs. Come on now. It's a light object. When this character uses it, after resolutions, this character may use Smoke Cloud as free. Very cool. And same thing on the back. So we got a blades, claws, and fangs with um, increase the damage dealt by 1. This is the like a reroll probability, and then this is smoke cloud, so smoke screen, whatever. All right, so let's look at our uncommon Cable. Boy, he is bent all out of shape. Okay, there we go. Fixed him. Cable. This is like young Cable, X-Man Cable, I guess. Very cool. And he's number 17. Okay. And he has sword keyword, X-Force, X-Men, Future Soldier, and Warrior. He's a sword bearer. He has rally with a 5, and this is you could remove a rally die to or dice to turn Cable. What if you do this? If you do this turn, when Cable uses Perplex or Outwit, he may use it to target a character regardless of line of fire. Nice. Running Shot, Charge, Penetrating Psychic Blast, Techno-Organic Virus for toughness, Combat Reflexes, Perplex down to Outwit, X-Men Team Ability, and he is a 70 point character with 7 clicks of damage, and pretty decent. So if nothing else, you see some good options for future games, you know. So this is a cool one. Red Root the Forest. And it looks like Red Root has Alluvium, actually. So that's cool. Red Root's another super rare. And they are also a sword bearer. And they have Twisting, Weaving, Growing. When Red Root the Forest uses Smoke Cloud, after resolutions, you may generate a Twisting Vine bystander in a square with a hindering terrain marker generated during this action. Choose one for free. Choose one to generate in a square within 6 squares and line of fire, a hindering terrain marker or a twisting vine bystander. Shifting foliage, plasticity and stealth, and for free, place Red Root the Forest in a square of hindering terrain within 6 squares and line of fire. Then Smoke Cloud, Willpower, Mastermind, and Exploit Weakness. And very cool. This is the Twisting Vine token. 10 attack, 10 defense, 0 damage. Interesting. Okay. It's got a unique modifier for damage. If a friendly character named Redroot the Forest is within 3 squares, adjacent opposing characters modify attack and defense -1. Nice. 60 points. That's pretty decent. Super rare right there. All right. Here we go. Coming down to the final 3 here. I don't know if you guys are watching the playoffs, football playoffs. I'm getting revved up for the Super Bowl, or if anybody cares about that anymore. Oh, shoot, sorry. Scatter my swords all over the place. Okay, let's see. Yeah, well, we got at least potentially 3 duplicates here. This should be easy. All right. So we got an extra bishop, got extra cyclops, and extra fury. These last 3 may be pretty quick. All right, those are duplicates. Let's set those aside. I'll put these last 2 boosters over here out of the way so we have some more room on the table. Mystique and Pyro. All right, so we are at 36. That is Juggernaut. And he doesn't actually go in a space, so we'll just put him like that. Oh, actually 36 is probably going to be here, right? Because we'll have that extra for the for that one. Red Root. Okay, that's it. So let's look at Mystique first. Mystique is a cool sculpt, another one of the constructs from the Danger Room. Her number's 25, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's gonna go right here to finish out this booster, sleeve, tray, whatever you want to call them. Let's take a look at her card. So she has a Danger Room Construct ability. In this case, when you do blah blah blah, when Mystique takes a maximum of 1 damage from opponent's attacks, and she can't be healed or chosen for Mastermind, Protective, and Pulse Wave. Then lessons from the Danger Room whenever she is KO'd by an opposing character. This game, when that character makes an attack after other characters can't use Shape Change. Wow, very cool. All right, and then she has Plasticity, Precision Strike, Blades, Claws, Fangs, Super Senses, Combat Reflexes, and Shape Change. And 25 points for 3 clicks of damage. And she's got the Brotherhood team ability. Okay. And Pyro. Gotta have some Pyros, right? Pretty neat sculpt. Take us back to like his original costume-ish, right? All right. He has Brotherhood of Mutants or Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, Marauders, X-Men, and Pirate. Any way you want it, love. When Pyro clears action tokens, you may generate a flame construct within range and line of fire, max of 3. It's got Running Shot, Energy Explosion, Energy Shield Deflection, and Range Combat Expert, Brotherhood Team Ability, and here is the token from that he can generate. Sure. It is a Flame Construct, 6 movement, 10 attack, 16 defense, and 1 damage. And it has, looks like poison for the attack. Oh no, what is that? 16, so super senses for defense, and then maybe it's poison for damage. Not really sure there what that is, but yeah, pretty cool. All right, Pyro's 39, so he's actually not in there yet either. All right, 2 left. We're past the 1 hour mark. This is when you all fall asleep on me. And I appreciate you sticking with me. There's some fun stuff. If you like the X-Men, this was definitely a neat set. Introduces a lot of characters that we haven't seen really in Heroclix before, and brings some back that just maybe needed a reboot. All right. This one looks like a pretty good pack, actually. We didn't, I don't know, we got any duplicates. The Eight of Pentacles is our card, a tarot card. When a character uses knockback, they can knock back a character up to 6 squares instead of 3. If that character can use Force Blast, they can choose the direction of the knockback. Very nice. All right, so we're talking about 10 boosters so far. We got 5 tarot cards. Nice. All right, we got a Juggernaut again. Let's see if it's the same Juggernaut. It looks like the same color and everything. That is the rare. Let's see if we got a duplicate. 36. Yep, that's our duplicate Juggernaut. So we'll put him over there. We also got Roulette as a duplicate. And then we have 3 to take a look at. Another Magneto. Our friendly neighborhood dragon Lockheed. And the White Priestess. All right, so now we're at. So we're going to do 40, 41, 42. So 42 would be Cora. 41 will be the rare Magneto. Oh my goodness. All right, there's that. Oh, and 39. Yeah. Um, oh, we did that, didn't we? 'Cause he would be Pyro's 39. So he's in right here at the end. Okay. Yeah, normally what happens is we just don't have spots for the super rares and the chases at the end, because there's not that many sleeves out of 10 boosters. All right, number 6 is White Priestess. So White Priestess has a neat little sculpt. I don't know who she is. I've never heard of her. She is a mystical, number 6. So we'll put her in the number 6 slot here. Take a look at her card. Mystical, penetrating psychic blast, super senses, energy shield deflection, enhancement, and probability control. And then she's a 25-point character, so pretty decent. Penetrating psychic blast and all that good stuff. Okay. Lockheed is number 9. Lockheed, little tiny purple guy. Very cool. Lockheed is number 8, so we'll put Lockheed in the number 8 position here. And Lockheed's dial is pretty small. He's got Excalibur, Marauders, Sword, X-Men, Animal, and Mystical. Fiercely protective of my friends. He's got Defend, and for free make an attack targeting an opposing character that missed a friendly character since your last turn. And then Running Shot and Energy Explosion, X-Men team ability. 45 points for that little beastie. It's pretty good. All right, and Magneto. This is an uncommon Magneto. The one we got before was the rare Magneto. It's a nice sculpt. And I like that they didn't just reuse the other sculpt. That was cool. And he's number 28. So he's going to go right here in the middle between Bishop and the Sebastian Shaw simulation. All right, so this Magneto is one of the recruiters. He has acolytes, Brotherhood of Mutants, and you can choose a character with a Brotherhood of Mutants keyword in your KO area that hasn't been chosen for this effect and wasn't generated by a recruiter effect. If you do generate a character with the Brotherhood of Mutants keyword from your sideline that has a lower point value than the chosen character, this game the generated character can't be replaced, and your opponent scores them immediately instead of when they're KO'd. Your dream is dead, Charles. He's got Running Shot, Penetrating Psychic Blast, Telekinesis, Invincible, Invulnerability, and Leadership. And 100 points for 8 clicks, so he's pretty beefy with Brotherhood team ability. All right. Our last one. This is it. So when I get a brand new brick, it looks like it takes about 115, an hour and 15 minutes to do the whole thing. Which, if you think that's a long time to watch, that's a long time to talk. But this is fun. I like doing this stuff. Hope that you like watching it, seeing what kind of neat things are out here. Um, I was really hoping we'd see another chase or another crime, but we did not. So it's okay. Or maybe we do. I don't know what's in here. It looks like we got a duplicate. Cyclops. We got. That's it. No, only one more duplicate out of here. All the rest of these are new, so that's cool. All right, so this one, usually I just put in or put away the last of the pieces. So what were we on? I always lose count. 41, 42, 44. This would be 45 and on. So we'll just put them all away in there. Our super rares, Red Root, Deadpool, and Merlin. Okay. Those cards away. Get them out of the way, right? Same with the swords. And we only got 3 swords out of the whole brick. That was very interesting. So, all right, we got an uncommon. Looks like we got the uncommon apocalypse, or uncommon apocalypse. There's an apocalypse in there, yeah. the uncommon Cyclops. So that's our duplicate from here. We'll set him aside. So not a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 out of 10 boosters. That's actually quite a bit. That's like 2 boosters and a part of one. But that's okay. Green Priestess goes along with the White Priestess, I guess. She is mystical and has running shot, um, precision strike, energy shield deflection, super senses, and range combat expert. 25 points again. The priestesses are pretty weak, but they're a nice little addition to a team. She is number 7. Finishes out our second sleeve of commons there. The Savalithi Vampire is number 5. All right, and he's got monster for his keyword: stealth, blades, claws, fangs, steel energy, toughness, and exploit weakness. And 25 points for 5 clicks of damage, so he's pretty tough. Throw him in there just for fun, right? And number 5 finishes out our first sleeve of commons. So it looks like we did actually get all of the commons for the set. Maybe except for, let's see here. No, yeah, we did. We got all the commons, and then we're just missing a couple uncommons. Well, let's go through these, I guess, real quick. So Jean Grey is next. Jean Grey sculpt from the simulation from the danger zone, from the danger room. Um, Actually, no, maybe not. No, she just looks like it. She's got Phoenix Force, X Factor, X Force, and X Men. Empower. When Jean Grey is targeted by an attack, after resolutions, you may place her adjacent to a friendly character within range. Nice. So this is like Invisible Jean Grey, I guess, when she can turn herself invisible. Stealth, TK, Barrier, and Leadership. 35 points for 4 clicks. It's pretty neat. All right, so I thought she was one of those simulations like we've seen with the other ones, but she is not. So that's cool. All right, 29. So 10, 25, 29 goes in here right after Magneto. All right, and our final piece is Apocalypse. And that is definitely a cool sculpt. It's like a power fist. It's pretty neat. So that's our rare. Apocalypse is number 35, so we'll just put him away in the 35 slot, which is right here by Juggernaut. 2 big boys duke it out. And Apocalypse has Rally. No, he has Horseman and Robot. Rally, and that's for 6s on opponents' combat rolls. If you do, give a friendly character that can use the Danger Room Construct trait an error token, and they gain Super Reach until your next turn. That's cool. Danger Room Construct, when Apocalypse makes an attack, give him an error token. And so this is all the same thing. But the learning from the Danger Room, if Apocalypse is KO'd by an opposing character for the rest of the game, that character can use the Mystic or the Cosmic team ability, which is Willpower. Phasing Teleport, Charge, Penetrating Psychic Blast, Super Strength, and Toughness, as well as Outwit and Exploit Weakness. Of course, Cosmic team ability, and 60 points for his dial. So pretty decent. All right, that's it. So really, 3 swords. The swords are neat, 10-point additions, kind of like the hammers. We got 5 of the tarot cards. I guess these are kind of like the mystery cards with the Batman team up, where you can use them to enhance the game. So we got all of the commons. We're only missing 2. Yeah, 2 uncommons, I think, and then from the rares, we're missing the 1 prime, 3, quite a few rares, but we did get the Merlin Chase, which is cool. Oh, last thing, the Legacy card. Let's see what's in here. These can be the valuable stuff if we're. This is Eunice the Untouchable, legacy card 042. And sorry, it's very foily. Um, this comes from, I don't know, even an old set. Sorry, it's really hard to read. But yeah, I'm not sure which set it's originally from. But if you have this character from the original set, then you are able to use that with new powers. So very cool. All right. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. It's fun opening this stuff and showing off all the cool stuff in a brick like this. Stay tuned. I will be opening a Patreon or something like that. I'll have stuff on Facebook, on our Facebook page, as well as a YouTube video explaining all of that, so that if you're interested in getting in on pack breaks or box breaks or anything like that with Magic cards or Pokemon stuff in the future, I'll be doing that, and I'll keep you informed. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and keep loving comics and gaming and everything. And please leave some comments. Let me know how you like this set. If there's favorite characters or pieces that you got out of here that you use all the time, or if you just want to know about more about HeroClix, let me know. All right. Thanks.